Every card wants to find its soulmate. The magician starts with a normal deck of cards. He gives it to the spectator and asks the spectator to shuffle it. Once the deck shuffled, the magician takes it back. He tells the spectator that he will look for two cards, and those two cards will not be shown to the spectator, not for now. The magician finds the first card and he places it to the right. He looks for the second card and places it to the left. Now he looks for two other cards, and those two cards will be shown to the spectator. The first one is the 10 of spades, and the second one is the 7 of spades. Now the magician has to bury the 10 of spades inside the deck. He asks the spectator to give him a number between 5 and 15. The spectator chooses the number 8. Therefore, the magician counts 8 cards face down on the table. He takes the 10 of spades and buries the card inside the deck. Once again, the magician asks for a number between 5 and 15. The spectator chooses the number 6. And once again, he buries the card inside the deck. The magician looks through the cards and finds the first card that it's face up. He finds it and places it on the table with the first card that it's face down. He keeps spreading the cards, and when he finds the second card face up, he places it on the table with the first card face down. He turns the deck face up and asks the spectator what were the numbers that he gave him earlier. The numbers were 8 and 6. 8 plus 6 equals 14. Therefore, the magician counts 14 cards face up on the table. This lands him on 2 cards, the King of Hearts and the 9 of Hearts. To conclude everything, the magician asks the spectator, would you be impressed if the 7 of spades found its soulmate? Surprisingly, it did find its soulmate, but that doesn't stop there. The 10 of spades also found its soulmate. The card next to the King of Hearts is also a soulmate. And finally, the 9 of Hearts also found its soulmate. The spectator is stunned by the performance. Start this trick with a simple deck of cards and ask the spectator to shuffle the cards as much as he wants. The shuffling of the spectator is irrelevant. You don't have to worry about it. Once the cards are shuffled, take them back. The first card that you must look at is the one in the second position. In this case, is the 5 of clubs. Look through the cards and find its soulmate, the 5 of spades. Once you find it, take it out and place it face down on the table to the right. The second card that you must look at is the one in the third position. In this case, is the 4 of hearts. Look through the cards and find its soulmate, the 4 of diamonds. Once you find it, take it out and place it face down on the table to the left. The third card that you must look at is the first card face up, which is, in this case, the 9 of spades. Look through the cards and find its soulmate, the 9 of clubs. Take it out and place it face up on the table to your left. And finally, the last card that you must look at is the last one, which is, in this case, the 3 of diamonds. Find its soulmate, which is the 3 of hearts. Take it out and place it face up on the table to your right. After the 4 cards are placed on the table, the 2 cards that are face up must be buried inside the deck. Always start with the one on the left, which is, in this case, the 9 of clubs. Ask your spectator to give you any number between 5 and 15. Let's say it gives the number 12. Simply count 12 cards on the table face down. Once the cards are counted, take the 9 of clubs and place it face up on a little pile. You should know that when you bury the first card face up, the first card on top of it will be its soulmate. In this case, the 9 of spades will be placed on top of the 9 of clubs. Follow the same steps for the second card face up. Ask your spectator a number between 5 and 15. Let's say they choose the number 7. Take the card that is face up and place it on the little pile. And just like for the 9 of clubs, the card that will be placed on top of the 3 of hearts will be its soulmate, the 3 of diamonds. Once the 2 cards are buried inside the deck, spread the cards and look for them. Once you find the first card face up, which is in this case the 9 of clubs, you must take it out alongside the first card that is above it, and simply place those 2 cards to your left. Keep looking inside the deck, and once you find the second card face up, take it out alongside the first card that is above it, and place those 2 cards on the table on your right side. Now you must deal some cards face up on the table. Simply ask your spectator what were the 2 numbers that he gave earlier. The 2 numbers were 12 and 7. 12 plus 7 equals 19. Simply count 19 cards face up on the table. By counting the cards, you will make a pile. And once you finish counting the cards, place the remaining cards next to the pile. Once you reach this final point, you'll just have to reveal the cards that are face down. There will be the soulmates of the cards that are face up. The spectator will be in shock when you'll reveal that every card face down is the soulmate of every card that is face up. It will be stunned by your performance.